Hi, all you Seeds on the Breeze readers. Today is my first video blog. I guess they call them vlogs. I have a hard time with that. I guess it's the southern tongue of mine. I can't hardly get my mouth wrapped around it. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this first one, and if it goes well, then maybe I'll do some more. But today I wanted to show you my promises journal. And my art journaling has been a new adventure for me, and we have gone through a couple of 21 Secrets from Dirty Footprint Studio. If you guys haven't checked that out, this issue of 21 Secrets is going on all year long. There are 21 workshops, and they are taught by wonderful teachers and from all walks of life and from all over the country, from all over the world even. And it is a really cool. It was one of the coolest things workshops I have been through. Art journaling started for me as a healing process, and for those of you who haven't been following my blog very long, I am in my 30s, let's just say, and a couple of years ago, right before my 30th birthday, I guess that tells you how old I am, I became very, very ill. And it was a mystery for a very long time as to what was really wrong with me. And recently, the doctors have come up with that I have Addison's disease. And I am now on the road to what I consider recovery. I don't know, evidently this is going to be something that I deal with for the rest of my life, but I'm getting back everything that I can as far as my strength is concerned, as far as my ability to work is concerned. I'm working really hard, and I hope to be able to get back to 100% as soon as possible. In another life, I was an accountant, and from time to time, I still dabble in that. I help with the church accounting and things like that. But anyway, the art journaling came from me not knowing how to handle being disabled. And I came from a time in my life when I was constantly on the go, constantly working, 60 and 70 and sometimes 80 hours a week to absolutely nothing. Days I couldn't get out of bed, weeks I couldn't get out of bed. To a time when, to be quite honest with you, I didn't know if I was going to wake up from day to day, and not knowing if I was going to have my life or not. And so art journaling has been a way to help me acknowledge those feelings of despair and grief and all of that, and heal from that. And one of the things that has helped me the most is getting into God's Word and really understanding that I don't always know the why. God's thoughts are higher than our thoughts, and His ways are bigger than our ways. And so I don't always am going to know the why, and to ask why often doesn't even really matter. It's the what. What is God up to? What is He doing? What is He accomplishing in my life, in this moment, in this season? And so I started a promises journal. And they are the promises that I have found in God's Word that I stand on and that I claim in my moments of weakness, in my moments of sadness, in my moments of joy. It's not all about the sadness. And so I want to take you on a journey through my promises journal. It is a Moleskine journal, my very first, which I am in love with. I started the very first page of my promises journal. You can see that. See if I can get it around here. There we go. I started the first page of my promises journal actually laying in the hospital bed getting ready for a muscle biopsy. And so this is truly a travel journal for me. I take it everywhere. And the first one says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future." And so this is Jeremiah 29:11. You can see things here like this. This was actually a piece of the medical consent form I had to sign that day. Um, these are some pieces from 21 Secrets last fall. They're actually tissue paper that I can't remember the sweet young lady who taught us how to do this. I think she was from Sweden. Um, but she taught us how to actually print from a printer on tissue paper and use it in our art journals. And that's just a fabulous thing, and I've been using it ever since. Um, here's the next one. "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with your whole heart." And you can see me there, see my little eye. And so a lot of this is some leftover paint and map pages, stamps. I've really had a really fun time just making marks on paper with paint or whatever, with whatever I can find. I have the end of a toilet paper roll that I make circles with, and I'm a big geographic person. Geometry person, and I love just geometric shapes. I have this little mesh bag here was, I think apples came in this or something. This is really cool to make marks with. What else do I have in my little bag here? I have this, and I have actually cut this into shape. This is shelf liner, the little non-skid stuff you put in on the bottom of your kitchen shelves so that things don't slide around. That's what it is. Makes a great stamp. And a metal washer. My husband is a metal worker guy, and so I have little things that show up in pockets and on countertops and things where he empties his pockets, and so I took this one. So yeah, so just tons and tons of mark making stuff. Let's see what else. Oh, here's something I learned from, 21 Secrets last year. Doors, and there is another class this year that it's called Adding Dimension, and doors, I believe, is one of them. Doors and windows. But this promise is, "Ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and it shall be opened." And the thing that I have been seeking more than anything is to have passion for something. Hopefully something that means good for the world, but passion just the same. Passion for something. I don't want to just sit still and be complacent. And so, when you open my door, can you see that? I don't know if you can see this or not, but it says passion in my little door. This one was cool. This one I made out of advertisements from my favorite clothing store, New York and Company. And then some magazine pages. But this cool chick here is from New York and Company. And this one is, "Seek first his righteousness, and all these things will be given unto you." And it's all about asking God, worrying about what will we eat and what will we drink and what will we wear. And when I lost my ability to work, I went through all of those emotions. God, what are we going to do? I made the largest salary, and all of that is gone, and now I have all these doctor bills and medical things piling up, and what are we going to do? What? And he just calmed me down and told me to seek his righteousness first. And I got to tell you guys, it has been an amazing journey and a blessing to see God's provision in our lives. We have not struggled. We've not missed a meal. We still have all the things, all the material things, our home, our boat, our cars, everything we still have, and we have it because God has been so good to us and we're standing on His promises. Some pages I have done, I'm having a hard time here. Okay. Some of these pages I've done not written anything on. Some pages I've written a lot on. Some pages I've done nothing but write on them, and these are my daily devotions. And then I will go back and I will gesso over these and actually do some art on top of them. Here's one that I did from this recent set of 21 Secrets. A combination of a couple of classes. One was the adding dimension with the flap. You can see the really cool flower there that came out of a Better Homes and Gardens magazine, I think. The other one was paint over collage, and that's what she is. She was a picture of a model in a magazine, and I collaged it on and then transformed it into what you see here. If you can look really closely here in this area, this is paint writing, and I have it in several places here. That was also a class from this year's 21 Secrets that is still going on, and you can still register. And then I have some more tissue paper down here. I don't know if you can tell. She has a little tissue paper dress on from what I learned last year. Some Zentangle up here at the top from what I learned last year. So I highly recommend that you go online and get yourself some 21 Secrets. And you can register on Connie Holtzvika's Dirty Footprint Studio, and I think it's www.dirtyfootprints-studio or dirty-footprint-studio, I can't remember, .com. Just Google it and it comes up at the top of the list, Dirty Footprint Studio. So that is my Promises Journal, and this is my first vlog, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want you to meet my little baby before we go. If you ever hear barking in the background, this is the one. This is Sadie. Sadie is my little Yorkie girl. She's my little doodle bug. And she has a little brother. She has a little roly-poly brother. This is Cody. Say hi, Cody. Hi, Cody. If you hear little grunts and moans and gurgles and stuff in the background, that's this guy. He likes to talk. And thank you for the kisses. You can hear him. You can hear him grunting. Thank you. They are my companions during the day. So anyway, you guys have a great week. And for those of you that are in the South and going through the heat wave, stay cool. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.